Alright, I'm just going to show a quick video on how to tear apart one of these. You have the little pins. You'll knock out the hardest thing now is this little rivet, they call it. And that is the hardest thing to take out. But everything else, just go ahead, knock the pin out, knock it out, knock that pin out, and that pin right there. Knock them out, and then pull them out and start from there. Right, once you get it out, the side with the dot, I grind it out, not touching this. This section here is just from the scratching and everything. But just grind out just the centerpiece. If you can't get it, hit it from here with something hard. Try to drive it out, and then the sides will start to flare up. Push it back up and just grind the sides down until it weakens out. And then you could just knock it through. Alright, I knocked it through using that big sledgehammer and this plate here. I laid it inside the hole here and just knocked it until it came out. So I have it out. The new one, it comes with this. This is it right here. Comes with all what you need. Now they do not send enough roll pins. This is the new one. It needs to roll that end back over. If you had a press, it'd probably make it a lot easier. This is the new teeth, one of them. This is they sent 2 new pins and 2 new roll pins. I don't know why they didn't send 4, since I'll be needing 4. And then the new teeth. So I'll go ahead and put everything back together. On this one here, you know, since you don't see the paint up here, you know that's where it was. So which means this one got to go back in the same place, and that rivet goes in this section. This is where if you had a press, you can press this back flat, or if you had a hammer drill with a tip that you could, like the air gun, that you could just roll around this and just flare it back out. But once you get that, everything goes back in. They sent a spring kit. They did send a new spring. I won't be changing out the spring today because the spring in here has a lot of tension. But if you were taking out the spring, it goes in right there, and right on the other side it has a little bit of pressure, and then you take it out. Okay, to flare it back out, I just held it on this solid thing here and took the hammer and just hit it as hard as I can. That flared it back out real good. So I'll do it a little more just to make it flush, nothing to grip on the inside, and then everything else is easy. Now when you took this out, remember how you took it out. I don't know if it really matters, but on mine this piece was aiming that way. So if you look at it, it would like that. So I'll go ahead and slip this one back in. That's my 3 old pins. I looked through my section up here. I have no new pins, and I know I had some, but I might have used it on something else because I do have a lot of stuff that I fix here. But so I'll put this in the new one and slide them back in. The other one, it can only go in one way, so but this is the one you need to remember. Okay, this rivet, this pin here, just let it stick out more on this side here to clear right, and everything else, push them in This is good. And then put the pins on the other side. That's it. Alright, that's it complete. This piece here, when you put it down, should move the teeth out of the way. So that's it. She's done. And another way you could take this pin out, if you don't have a press, just take your time and hit it with something smaller than the diameter. Eventually it'll fold up and go through. It'll be a little harder, but it'll go.